Rappuhn, Bradley's mom.
Tell us who Bradley was.
I don't know if I can do it without crying. I can't do it without crying.
Well, but there's an event that's dedicated to his memory, right?
He was a wonderful kid. I don't think you could find another one like him. He never was sad. He was always smiling. His teeth would show up before he would. Just a good kid. I miss him so much.
Why did he choose to go into the military?
I really don't know. I don't know if it was jobs or, you know, I heard he had told my dad that he wanted to go in the military, but Mom's always the last to know. He never told me until it was a done deal, so, you know, he's a great kid. Just a great kid.
What happened? Where did he die?
Afghanistan. They were out on a mission, and Bradley was a saw gun. I don't know what that is really, but they were going after the Taliban, and they were running from house to house, from what I understand, and his sergeant was ahead of him, and Bradley was his wingman. And Sergeant Nicole stepped on an IED. Brad was behind him. So.
How long ago was that?
It'll be a year Monday.
And how did this event get organized?
He was a bass fisherman, so I talked to Bobby because he runs all kinds of tournaments. He's a bass fisherman, and he told Jason, and then it just kept going, you know. So that's how this got started.
Talk a little bit about the bass tournament, I guess.
I don't know anything about the bass tournament. There's all kinds of rules. They all went out this morning. I don't know what time they left, but they'll be coming in pretty soon. You'll see boats coming in, but okay. I really don't know nothing about bass fishing, but he liked to do it, so. Okay.
If you could think of a message for all the other parents out there whose kids might be in Afghanistan or Iraq or anywhere, you know, what would it be?
What would it be? When you see your kids, hold them tight. You don't know how long you're going to have them. You just don't know. You just don't know. So, but Brad chose to be a ranger. He went through ranger school twice because they messed up the first time. So he had to do it all over again. That's how bad he wanted to be a ranger.
First thing I need you two to do is introduce yourselves.
Pam Carpenter. And Emily Carpenter. This is my daughter.
So talk a little bit about what's going on here today.
We're having a fundraiser to honor my nephew that got killed in Afghanistan. All the money is going to go to TSAF, which is
BCO. It's 375 Ranger Regiment. It's pretty much to honor the fallen in 375. The guys from BCO, Martin Huggins runs it. So.
And then Operation Homefront, and she really wants a lot of it to stay here in the community for like people that have gotten hurt overseas and the families that are here, because it's tough. It's tough.
Talk a little bit about Bradley. What was he like?
Mellow.
Very mellow, laid back, just not a care in the world. Always smiled. You walk into the room, when he would, I mean, his smile was there first. He, just awesome. Last time we see him, we played volleyball with him, and it was so much fun. He was such a dork, but remember his shoes? Yeah. Anyway.
No matter, the guys that always talk about him, and no matter if they were in a firefight or getting hit with mortars, he'd always just be so laid back. Like, and he always had his ribbit.
Yep, and they were telling us a story of when it was hot over there one day, and they were on the roof of a building, and it was just so hot, and they're all complaining, and Bradley's like, hey, it could be worse, you know. And he just, that's how he was. He just took everything easygoing, and
His mom said he always wanted to be a ranger.
yep, he did.
They asked
And
him, didn't they?
They did, and actually, he said if he was going to be one, he was going to be the best, and he was.
Now you have a son that's serving, right?
Yes, I do. He was overseas then too, but he's back now. He's in Washington State, safe. So, I'm glad.
If there was a message you could give to like parents who have, you know, sons and daughters over there in harm's way right now, what would it be?
Pray for him. You know, the thing is these days though, they're there because they want to. They're not drafted or nothing. Bradley was there because he wanted to. My son was there, and I'm proud of him. I thank God for him. The parents just pray and don't ever give up hope.